Good morning, afternoon, or evening, ladies and biscuits. My name is Lazy Biscuit, host of Lazy Biscuit YouTube channel, and this is my first reaction to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Or it's not, it's like my first, the first part of the Breath of the Wild, the Legend of Zelda Journey, right? I've already had like my first reaction playing through. I wanted to record while playing this, I did, but like the audio in my living room is horrible and it's all echoey and it's not good enough audio, so I think I'll just film it and then say what I was thinking during this. I don't know. Oh, I'll figure it out. But basically, I played Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for like a while, not a while. I played it a lot. It's really like I got addicted to it like immediately after launching it up. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. Okay, first of all, I think I all had the like. First initial reaction of like this is like amazing, and I'm amazed because this was one of the first games for Switch, and just like viewing it for like the first time, like, oh my goodness, like it's beautiful. Like it's like he's handsome and he's naked and the water is all over the place and he's wet and he wakes up and he's in his temple. I'm like, oh, what goodness. Just so amazing. Like I'm just looking like at everything, looking at the cutscenes, like oh, it's beautiful. I'm like running around with the controls. I'm like looking at everything, like every like little detail I'm trying to nitpick out. It's like, oh my goodness, this is like on a little cartridge. How is this possible? It's like I'm just amazed by this, and like that's the first thing that I was like in awe by. It wasn't like the game or anything. Like I looked and like, these graphics are like incredible, and I'm like, oh, what's this? What's that? You go look at Link, and like everything's just so amazing by it. And like the little, you can like hear little pitter pats. It was like little feet running around. Like you could just like, just his hair just kind of flows individually. It's like, I kind of had like the same reaction to Super Mario Odyssey and Smash Brothers and all of that, but like with Breath of the Wild, I was just like even more amazed because this is one of the series that kind of has gone the farthest. Because Link's kind of like Nintendo's second mascot, and to see how far it's evolved is like amazing. And I was just so amazed at how Link looks. They made him so handsome and gorgeous. I'm like, oh, I want to like feel his chest. I'm like, oh. So that's like my first initial reaction, first viewing it. It's like, wow, this game is amazing. It's awesome. I want to hold Link. I want to hug him. And I'm just, you can see me like kind of running around here, like messing around with the controls in like this first part, because I always do that with games in like the first beginning. I kind of like run around. It's like, yeah, spin around in circles is my favorite thing to do, is just kind of run around in little circles here. And like he runs out of stamina, like he takes a minute to like breathe, pause, like, I gotta breathe real quick. Okay, I'm good now. I'm like, I love it. And I'm testing out all these like little other mechanics, like trying to figure out all these little controls. And then I like get into the main core mode. It's like, okay, look, I can pick stuff up and I can throw it on the ground, like breaks apart, and he's like, it's just, I don't know how to describe the abasement I have for this. Like, because that's all I'm like really focused on, is just like how amazing it looks, and like, so that's like my reaction. It's just like everything is just, wow, look at this. And then I get started, and like I was amazed, like right off the bat, right? And then I get started off like in the actual story, and I'm like, it's like, this is a phone. It's a slate, or I don't know what it is. I couldn't even pronounce it. It was like, what is this? It's a Sheikah. It's a Slack. I'm just gonna call it slate, because that's what it is. It's something like, I still can't pronounce it, so I'll just call it a slate, just in case people are like, you're pronouncing it wrong. It's pronounced the onion ring slate. So I'm gonna call it a slate for now, just to simplify it. So I'm like, oh, what's this? A slate? It's a mysterious tablet. It's got like magical powers and stuff. It looks like, I don't know, it's just like, oh man, I want to know more about this. Like, why is Link sleeping naked in this like pool of water? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm like already invested in this, and I still want to like kind of run around a bit and like explore more. Cause like I'm always like, well, what was there like something secret in here that kind of explains it or something? It's like, it's I like the game is never like grasped my attention like immediately, like right at the first like minute. You know, it's just like, oh, this is amazing. Look at these crates and these chests. Just like I want to know more, man. I want to know more. I'm so invested in this, and I'm just looking around. It's like, oh look, he opens up the chests and he kicks it, and I'm just kind of rambling on at this point, because this is kind of like I wanted to leave this unscripted, my reaction, you know, and I'm going all over the place, because I really don't know where to start off at this point. Like, all I want to talk about is, like, how amazed I am by, like, this game looks awesome, Link looks handsome, I want to, so, I might go all over the place with this, I already am, I apologize, but, like, so, and I'm like, I'm just looking at this, you know, and I get out there, and it's like, it shows the title screen of, like, Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, I'm like, oh, that's gorgeous, look at all the grass, and the sun, and the trees. It actually feels like, you know, I actually felt like during that moment, I was, like, actually going outside, from being, like, 1,000 years inside of this dark, scary cave, you know. I actually felt that. Like, I actually felt like the sun, like, beaming on me and, like, closing my eyes, like, because, you know, like, it's like, ugh. And the game has never really, you know, done that for me. And I'm still, like, I'm still trying to, like, wrap my head around the fact that this is, like, holy cow, this game looks so awesome. How did they do it? How did they manage to amaze me again? Because I'm not like, oh gosh, what do I do? What do I do first? It's like, what am I gonna do first? I could do this. I could do that. I can climb up this tree. I could run around in the grass like a little pixie sprite. I could take my clothes off again and run back into the temple. Like, I could do anything. And it's like, I should probably get started with the story though, because I am questioning what's going on. And they're like, Link, you're the light of the Hyrule. You're the light of the Hyrule. Go save us from evil Ganon Man. And I'm like, oh goodness. I'm the hero. I gotta save people. Oh, I'm just so invested and amazed at this game. It's amazing. That's all I can say right now is that this is amazing, and this is just me playing this like for the first time. I don't even know if I've completed like the first mission or whatever, and I'm just like, I don't know what to talk about because it's so awesome. I really didn't expect this to be like this. I was kind of expecting like, okay, I'll just kind of put out some bullet points talking about this and that and kind of get it done. But no, and like, I want to talk about everything. I want to talk about how this boulder looks amazing. It looks like a hamburger patty, but it looks so like realistic, you know, and like these steps and the sound and the trees and the wind and the nature, everything, volcanoes in the background, like you eat apples. They have apples in this game. I love apples. Apples are tasty. And okay, I'm sorry. I gotta try I'm gonna try and actually talk about this game without like rambling on and just being like, yeah, I'm gonna hold Link and I'm gonna touch his chest. So just, okay, okay. So I've already stated how amazed I am at this game and how like the graphics are so realistic and cool looking, but like, and how the story invested me, but I don't know how to what else to describe, because like, I think, you know, this is kind of everyone's first reaction with this. It's like, oh, there's this, there's that, there's so much to do. So basically what I want to say is that this game is so much fun. Like, I thought, like, I didn't expect I didn't expect a lot from it, you know. I thought it would just be like any old Legend of Zelda game, you know. You gotta save Princess Zelda or Hyrule from evil bad guy who's gonna eat the forbidden chicken nuggets or something. But no, in this one, you could do anything you want, and you can still like do the story, you know. You still gotta do the story, you gotta figure it out, but like, you can do what you want, and like, there's this like old guys telling you the story of what's going on. So I'm like, okay, well, I know Ganon's like attacking the Hyrule, but it looks destroyed already, so why would you attack it? So, this game is really, really, really amazing. And I love it. Like, I love how you could swing this, like you fight enemies. You got like sticks that like break apart, and you can like take their weapons and they also break apart. You can like cook things. I just found that out. I found that out during my playthrough of this, is that you could cook. I knew you could cook things from the start, right? I knew that. But like, you can cook like apples and mushrooms and like the disgusting goblin meat and and other like bad guy meat you could find, and create the most like disgusting like sludge. Like they said, like it's so bad they like censor it out, kind of bad. And I'm like, oh, that is the visual humor in this game. It's amazing. It's that Nintendo visual humor that I really love, I find it to be, it's like, I'm sorry, I'm really trying to stay on track and talk about what I want to talk about, but like all these things are rushing through my head. It's like, no, I gotta talk about this, I gotta talk about that, I gotta talk about this. Oh, so I think this is good enough for my first reaction though, because like all I've been doing is rambling on, like this game is awesome, this game's cool. Link is gonna be Link is gonna be my best friend now. My best friend. I feel that's. I didn't give enough of a review. I know I didn't give enough like of an actual review of this game yet. I haven't even I probably haven't even talked about any of the main points I should have. But I just can't. Okay, I'm sorry. I tried, but I can't. This game is humongous, and it's amazing. I got to cut grass, and I got to climb trees, and eat baked apples, and caught fish, and push boulders. Like, already this game is 10 out of 10, alright? This game is pretty amazing. I do highly suggest picking this up for Switch if you haven't got it. Well, you probably should have gotten it. It's been 2 years, and Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out, so that's cool. And I had to beat this one before that one comes out, so I'm like, oh boy, I gotta do something. And I almost forgot to state that this was another thing, like little things in the corner, like the sound meter and like the temperature in the map. I thought that was like really cool. It's like, oh, like this sound, like you can sneak up behind enemies if you're like really quiet. And I don't know what the temperature does though. I mean, I guess I don't know. My theory is like when you get into like warmer or colder climates, adding more or taking off clothing would be the best thing to do before you like die of heat stress or just being cold. I don't know. I like this game. I love this game already. I'm amazed by it. I love it, and that's my first reaction. It's just this game is amazing. I love it. It's awesome. I rambled on for far too long. Didn't even review it. So I'm just gonna say, you know what? Pick up this game, because this game's amazing. Hopefully, in the second part I review, I'll at least be able to say something more than just graphics are good and Link is hot. So that was my first initial review. My first initial viewing of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm fairly certain that's kind of like everybody else's first reactions to this game, but you know what? If not, that was at least mine. I'm just, this game is gorgeous. So with that being said, I'm gonna go and play some more Breath of the Wild because, this game's so awesome. Bye-bye, biscuits!